Neverness to Everness's combat can be confusing and chaotic at first, but once you understand the basics, it's actually one of the most satisfying systems out there. If you're feeling a bit lost, don't worry, I was too. Here's combat for dummies. First, let's look at your team. Every character has an Esper element: Lakshana, Cosmos, Anima, Incantation, Chaos, or Psyche. Beyond elements, they fall into 3 roles. Damage. These are your main or sub DPSs. They take up most of your on-field time and it's their job to do big damage. Next we have buff. These are your supports. They provide utility and stat boosts for your team. And lastly we have survival. These are your safety nets, the healers and tanks who keep your team alive. And each character has 4 main moves. A basic attack, which is your consistent source of damage. A skill, which has no energy cost but has a cooldown. An ultimate, which needs energy and a cooldown to be ready. And lastly, a support skill or QTE. These trigger when your Esper meter is full, allowing you to swap characters with a flashy attack and trigger reactions. Now, look at the enemies. You'll see 2 bars. The red bar is their HP. Empty this and they'll be defeated. And the white bar just below it, this is their break gauge. If you deplete that white bar, the enemies enter a staggered state. They'll be immobile and take significantly more damage. While your attacks slowly chip away at this bar, your skills and ultimates are your heavy hitters for breaking enemies quickly. But you can't just button mash, you need to master these 2 mechanics. First is the critical riposte. Sometimes an enemy will glow with a red light. If you time your dodge with that flash, you trigger a critical dodge. Follow it up immediately with a basic attack to perform a critical riposte. This deals massive damage and chunks their break gauge. Second is the parry. Some attacks show 2 circles on the enemy, with one closing in on the other. Just like Osu,
click the circles.
Wait for them to overlap and turn yellow, then hit a basic attack, skill, or support skill. A successful parry does high break damage and fully recharges your Esper meter. This is huge because the Esper meter is the key to unlocking your reactions. While a successful parry fully recharges it instantly, your normal attack and skills will also slowly build it up over time. Keep an eye on your team's portraits. Once that meter's full, the portraits of the characters with compatible elements will start glowing. All you have to do is swap to them to unleash the reaction. So, what exactly are these reactions and what do they do? In NTE, reactions only apply between elements that are next to each other on the Esper wheel. Here are the 6 reactions. Lakshana and Cosmos cause Remora. This slows down enemies, giving you some breathing room. Cosmos and Anima causes Blossom. This spawns a turret that auto-shoots nearby enemies, damaging them. Anima and Incantation causes Hexed. Basically a time bomb that stores a percentage of your damage after it's applied and explodes for damage based on that. Incantation and Chaos applies Scorch. Basically a DOT burn damage over time. Chaos and Psyche applies Nova, a burst of high damage. And lastly, Psyche and Lakshana applies Stain, which just makes enemies take extra damage from Stain and Lakshana elements. In addition to these, there's 2 triple element reactions, using either the top or the bottom half of the wheel. Combining Lakshana, Cosmos, and Anima gives you Charge. This basically gives you a massive amount of ultimate energy. And combining Psyche, Chaos, and Incantation gives you Discord, allowing you to deal tons of break damage. And if you try to react elements across the wheel from each other, nothing will happen, so keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind that specific characters give extra buffs to certain reactions. So be sure to check your characters for the ones you like. And that's the basics. Master the parry, watch the red lights, and keep your reactions in mind. If this helped you stop button mashing, let me know. And comment which reaction is your favorite below. If you enjoyed this and want more content like this, be sure to subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next video.